Right, but thank you for coming. What is it? Tell me a little bit about this.
So Untitled Trap water was brewed by my brother Jeffrey, who's over here. We actually source the water from the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's 100% all natural spring water. It's pH neutral. There's no chemicals. There's no additives. All the minerals and the good bacteria that's found in the water is still there. So you're not ingesting a product. You're ingesting water, just pure water.
Thank you. Can I try it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's get you a nice cold one right here, sir. There you go.
Oh, natural spring water.
If I come back here.
Yeah.
I don't think you can see.
Right.
It's fresh, right?
Yeah, it's fresh.
Crisp, going down.
It's different.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
sir. You're welcome. No problem. Thank you.
So how much for one bottle of the water?
You say how much for it?
So the order is 2 for $5, 1 for $3. And then for this particular event, we actually have some cases that we're selling as well.
Oh, great.
And you can also find us on Amazon. Amazon, Instagram, Facebook, we're all of the social media. But definitely you're on Amazon. So if you're not in the Georgia area, you can reach us on Amazon and have it shipped directly to your doorstep.
All right. And I see a gentleman here who is actually the brain behind this thing. Trap water.
Yes, sir.
Your name, sir?
My name is Jeffrey Coffee.
And how you got into trap water? Just a short version of it.
Well, it's all about proper hydration. Water is not something that can be made as for fun. So being from the Caribbean, I want to find a water that I know will represent us and the people and drink something that can nourish our body. That's what got me into water. And I say trap because it's to rehydrate and prosper.
Oh, wow. I like that. To rehydrate and prosper. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. And long-time community guy.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Reeves, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And we'll talk later when you. Oh,
Go ahead.
all right. We're still here at the Liberian Business Expo here. I see this natural juice. Hello, sir. What you got? Hello, sir. Welcome. What you got? Okay. All right. I see what's going on. Sorry.
Yeah, don't put that on me right now.
All right. So I'll be back. We still have a lot of goodies here at the Liberian Business Expo. Hello, everyone.
Get your face painted.
All right, I'll be right back. Oh, Lenny's design. Oh, wow. We take a closer look. Oh, I like the baby bit. Yeah, we'll be back later. This looks like food.
Absolutely. Thank you. What's your name? I'm Elena. Jackson.
Hello, Chef Rams. Chef Ramsey. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for coming. This is food, right? Oh, okay. Authentic African cuisine. Serving all your catering needs. Ram Zuba at cheframsey.com.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
right.
today I have cassava liver, right? So you come out.
Cassava liver, right? Oh, wow.
Right? Probably as well. And we also do insurance, long-term insurance. So we
I believe. Aye. Thank you for coming. Inspirational. What to believe. All right. Thank you for coming. We'll be back.
and also we are looking for
Okay. The MJ Project.
That's the MJ project.
Well, what is that food?
Nice. I check.
Okay.
Dry rice, some plantain, vegetables. We're in the house.
All right.
Like we're in business.
Thank you. Oh, this is beautiful. This is actually awesome, and we are here at the Emperor and Prado Event Hall. This is where we are. This is the Liberia Business Expo. The Liberian Business Expo. We are right. This is Dr. Songbe. Where are the books? Yeah, we're here. Yeah. All right, I'll be back there. Okay.
They took your picture in there? He's inside.
All right, let's enter the hall where the event is actually taking place. And a lot of stuff here.
All right, y'all. I'm here at the Liberian Expo, and I am with this beautiful thing. Tell me about your vending and what you got with the table support. Okay, so
A lot of things going on here. All right, which ones are that? Your business expo. Is that your spot?
that's my first
Yeah.
African stuff, my African stuff.
Oh,
So
wow.
my African section has a variety of African things, book bag and fans,
Oh, wow.
and then we have Glow Glam box, an assortment of really nice jewelries, custom made. You can see the glamorous picture
I
up
know, I
there,
can see it.
right? And then you have Soiled by Suwa. So she's got the different essential oils for your hair. So you can talk to them. Let them tell you more about their
Right.
products.
Tell me more. What you got?
So yes, my company is called Gold Glam Box. We are a one-stop shop accessory store. You can find earrings, necklaces, African-inspired accessories, hats, purses. We are your go-to shop for looking good. We're all about women empowerment as well. We believe that each woman has their own sense of style, their own unique personality, and we hope that our accessories can help embrace that.
Thank you so much for coming. How you finding it so far? People coming?
Oh yeah, we've had a few people stop by and check out our pieces, and we're anticipating more.
Thank you. Let me talk to
I am Jamaican Houston, and this is my African stuff. So my African stuff really refers to my trip to Liberia on waterside ministry, seeing all these neat things. My main attraction was book bags. I love book bags. I couldn't just buy one, I couldn't just buy two, I couldn't just buy three. I ended up leaving with 10. So I decided to bring it. I was introduced to the expo last year, another expo. I sold it, it did very well. So then I decided to add other things to it. So now we're going from book bags, we have bags, we have dusters, we have shorts, we have beads, we have lapas, we have fans, we have slippers, sandals, and the pepper is something that I've already done on a regular basis and built up a really nice clientele with. So I decided to add that to it as well. So that's where my African stuff came from. Now the name, you go and you buy all these African things and people ask you, what did you buy?
Right.
Some African stuff. So I just figured, well, why not name it my African stuff? And I would like to make it your African stuff.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. This is awesome. Oh, go ahead. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm so by Suda. I sell stuff for what it's called. I have a hair maintenance oil. I have edge oil. I have a rocket oil. These are all skins from Scotland.
Thank you so much for coming. All right. Whoa.
Nice to meet you, sir. Dennis John,
Yes,
from
sir.
Liberia. Yes, I love Pop Bule's history segment. So
Oh.
you got me really into you.
Oh,
I
thank
saw it
you.
on another channel. I watched your the founding fathers of Liberia as well.
And your name is?
Joseph Baker.
Joseph
I'm
Baker.
Blue Sox on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Blue side. Yeah, I see that blue side. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mr. President, I didn't know you were here.
I'll call you to tell you how I'm coming.
Yeah, I think I left a message.
Oh, no, I have not been checking, but welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, how you finding it so far?
Oh, it's great.
Thank you for
It's a
coming.
good place to be.
All right.
Yes.
Honorable, Matero, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
This is J Palm. Hey, thank you so much for coming. It's an honor to have you. All right. What you got?
We have all the good stuff from Liberia.
Right.
Butter fresh.
Oh, wow. Fresh palm oil.
Fresh palm oil. Sourced directly from 1,000. There's no chemicals added to it, no fertilizers. I'm going to do it from Baltimore. As pure as it can be.
Hey, how much is that?
This one here is $10 now.
$10.
We have pangan oil for skincare, hair care, $15 business. We have shea butter. So this one is shea butter mixed with pangan oil.
Okay.
Also good for skincare, good for hair care. It's great for kids.
Shea butter that do not grease.
Do not grease, exactly.
Do not grease with palm oil.
They say, like the way when it gets cold here, it gets very dry.
Right.
So that's why it's good to do this.
Wow. Look at that. Your skin starts to glow right away.
We have
That is new pencil here? Wow. Yeah.
Now we have bar soups. So this is, we have pangan and shea butter sauce. Yes. We have moringa, coconut soup. We have oatmeal, coconut soup. So these are samples.
Thank you so much for coming. Mr. Nelson Kape, how are you here? He's a successful Liberian businessman. No, we don't want to say Liberian businessman. He happened to be a Liberian. Nelson Kape.
Late Dr. Martin C. Very, very, very late.
Not Carton Kape.
No, not that.
Dr. Kula,
Yes,
how are you?
Yes, I'm glad. Please introduce yourself for our camera.
Right, this is our delegate from Liberia. We are so happy to have you. Hi. Tell us, you are from Dubai. Yeah, the agriculture ministry. Please tell us a little bit about what you do and why you're here. You came from all the way Liberia.
We actually restored one of our agribusinesses here.
Thank you. And your name is Atia? Thanks so much for coming. Right, we'll get some, I like the black soup.
You be Stephanie, but I'm available for your color.
This is food?
Yes, and this is basically authentic Liberian history food.
Thank you so much for coming. We got some food here. You're making me hungry. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Is this there's a catering business? Tell me a little bit. Tell me a little bit about your business. Thank you so much. Okay, here we talk money.
Yes.
Money. All right, what you do? Please introduce yourself and tell me about what you do here.
Well, good morning. Thank you for coming. This is the Liberia Business Expo Day, and we have our table here with financial services. So basically, we sit our family and help them put a plan together for the financial needs. Size fit also we plan according to your size. We have a lot of different things in the time of their life. The families help them put their financial needs together, and this is a financial saving. Also have opportunities also people to take advantage of the opportunities that you have if you want to open your own and start your own financial services business also. But I would like to have me talk to you about the business.
What I'm so excited about is all of this financial literacy education, financial management, financial planning, and everything about it from business and organization. I want our family members to be excited about that.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll take.
Come and join us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We're going to take a short break and be right back.
At Focus on Liberia, we discuss everything Liberia, from education to politics, arts and culture, entertainment, agriculture, history, religion, family, and technology. Focus on Liberia uncovers and showcases the best of Liberia and shows the world the truth about Liberia. We educate, elevate, and promote all things Liberia. We conduct interviews, panel discussions, debates, and more. Tune in to Focus on Liberia on Facebook and YouTube and be a part of the stories that make up the news.
This is Focus on Liberia, and I am Dennis Jack.
At Focus on Liberia, we discuss everything Liberia, from education to politics, arts and culture, entertainment, agriculture, history, religion, family, and technology. Focus on Liberia uncovers and showcases the best of Liberia and shows the world the truth about Liberia. We educate, elevate, and promote all things Liberia. We conduct interviews, panel discussions, debates, and more. Tune in to Focus on Liberia on Facebook and YouTube and be a part of the stories that make up the news.
This is Focus on Liberia, and I am Dennis Jack.
Goodness.
Good morning. How are you doing? Great, great, great. What you got?
We are taking over here as well as Liberian Chamber of Commerce. So we're a split team.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Adamy. How you doing? Okay, thank you for coming. What you got?
We have our Adam Men's Health, our South Carolina, it helps with the prostate. It keeps you from having prostate. No, not on that. We have our Adam South Carolina, it's for our men's health. It stops you from having prostate cancer. It also gives you stamina and it keeps you from running to the bathroom a lot. We also have toothpaste and toothbrush kit. It has our toothpaste and our toothbrush. Our toothbrush is dipped in a form of gold, so they won't get any bacteria on the bristles. And it's only $4, and you can get 4 for $16. We have our laundry sheet. Our laundry sheet, you just take that sheet and drop it in the washing machine. And when you put it in the washing machine, empty the job in hot or cold water with a sheet, put it in the washing machine, and it works very well. It has everything you need in it. It has your laundry detergent, your wiper, and your fabric softener. Also, we have our evening faucet. It's $38. It has everything between the faucet. This takes out the leaks. It takes out your makeup. We have a phone cleaner that washes your face. We have a cushion there with the skin, and we have a cleaning ladder.
Oh, thank you so much for coming. Enjoy the expo.
Thank you.
All right. Hey guys. Uh-oh. This is politics. Yeah, tell me what's going on here. Give a coin and shake on. All right. Great, great. Yeah, I know them both. Good guys. All the best. Oh, sure.
I was looking for you yesterday evening.
Sure. Okay, I like this one. Right? Oh.
I'm here. Please, let me talk about home because I got to
All right.
Don't show me, just show that. You can just hear my voice.
Of course, we're gonna show you too.
But my hair's a mess. And then from here, we'll go to Kola Guy.
Go ahead. Welcome to Liberia.
Welcome to Liberia, guys. So, in honor of our 200-year anniversary, we'll be visiting Liberia as Decemberies once again. Except this time, we're asking you to come to Liberia not as, I'm going to visit my family, I'm going to do this. Come as a tourist. We're trying to push tourism in Liberia. We have beautiful places, beautiful locations we'll be representing. If you look on the left side of this board, we've got a picture of Ribasa, Liba Mountains, John Weston Beach, Edina in Grand Bassa County, Chimpanzee Island, RLJ Kindergarten Resort. On this side, we talk about our amazing heritage. We've got culture, history, hospitality, lodging, fascinating people, relaxation. Liberia has it all. So why not spend your December in Liberia? We look forward to seeing you. Our website is www.libyearofthediaspora.org. Again, www.libyearofthediaspora.org. And there it is. All right?
Thank you. That was Dr. Clarice Falkula. Welcome to Liberia.
And then also here we have Liberian products,
Oh.
books for children. We have a CD, music on it, music from Liberia that teaches letters, sounds, numbers, all that stuff. We've got flashcards that are culturally based.
Oh, wow.
F is for fufu, E is for edo, C is cassava, those kinds of things. We've got little books that talk about each of the letters. Very fun. We've got workbooks for pre-K and kindergarten. And then over here, we've got Yasa Rose, one of my partners. Here we have the learning pack. So here's where we work, speaks.
Yes, this is Yasa Rose Learning, where we make sure children learn how to read, fun, ways. So we make resources that teach them more specific words they need to learn, and they can use Legos to do it, to make sure they know how many syllables are in words, beginning, sound, and phonics. What we ended up doing was connecting with Dr. Kula's curriculum, and we created a partnership called My Learning Pack. In the My Learning Pack is for kindergarten and pre-K. And each year, children get a book that shows that specific the images that are pertinent to Liberia, as well as hands-on resources that help rapid calculation of all of our business.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's wonderful. See, have those. The panel discussion is going to start soon.
Sometimes it depends on where I am. It's really noisy.
Got, some dignitaries here. Right.
So the audio is bad density.
Hello. It's a Sir. Is that bad?
Sorry. All right, we're still here at the Liberian Business Expo. We are visiting some businesses here. Here we have Beat by Becky Mills. What is that? Tell me.
My name is Rebecca Nelson. I am a makeup artist. I do hair. I do makeup. I do bridal makeup. I also do nail makeup. So I'm here today to just showcase my talents. So my page is Meet by Back Me Now on Instagram or Facebook, so you can follow me there. You can also look up a message to my phone number, which is 678-396-2754. And I'm just here to showcase my
And the makeup, is it for guys or also?
Yes, I do guys as well. I do guys as well, and I do women as well. I do little kids, it all depends on the.
We're going to have some important information
Thank
that
you.
will be shared with our guest panelists. So please, lower your voices a little bit. Thank you.
All right, is the panelists about to present, and so.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you all, vendors. Thank you all. You have come to show up and show out. I am so impressed. After last night, I'm surprised a lot of people showed up again because we had a good time last night. I just want two people to speak before our panelists. We have two sponsors that are here, and I'm going to introduce Mr. Jeffrey from T20 Tap Water. He's going to give a brief introduction because he is our sponsor for the water today. So the water that you're drinking, T20 Tap Water.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good time, and it was good to see everybody here. So my name is Jeffrey Copley, all right? I am from Small Island. My name is Jeff. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Here we go. So my name is Jeffrey Copley. I'm actually from a small island in the Caribbean called Dominica. Yes, Dominica is known as the nature island of the Caribbean. It's one of the most beautiful places to go. Where I'm from, we pride ourselves with but we say we have 365 rivers. That's a river for every day of the year, right? And where I'm from, we drink water from here, fresh water, clean water, with all the minerals that's necessary for the body. Moving here to America, being able to come here was a blessing, but the water that I knew growing up was gone. I couldn't find it anymore. Everything was purified, everything was processed. It wasn't just as good as I know it growing up. So now I came to America, I didn't have that luxury anymore, so I needed to find it. And it was a mission that I had to go on to be able to source that water that I know growing up as a child. And this is what I did. I was able to find a source up in the Blue Ridge Mountain, locally here in Georgia. I was able to create a brand around it. Actually, the company name is called Roseville Beverage Company. Roseville is the capital city of where I'm from. All right. And what we try to do, what we want to do, is provide an option, a much natural, not purified, but natural option of water. Okay, and this is what it's about, making sure that we have a brand of water that is black owned, first of all, but not only black owned, but natural, from the earth, all the minerals that the body needs to maintain balance, pH, and to give you the hydration that you need. So when we say TRAP stands for to rehydrate and prosper, TRAP, and our mission is to hydrate the culture. Any culture, every culture. Everybody have a culture, so our job here is to bring the hydration to the culture. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. I'm going to need everybody to speak up a little louder like me because we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. So we're going to speak up so the people in the back can hear us, okay? So I'm going to introduce Dr. Cruz Ford Cooler, her partner. Welcome back to Liberia, the leader of the diaspora, to speak about them. They're our sponsor for this event as well. Thank you. All right, good afternoon, everybody. I'm always loud. y'all keep with me, okay? So you all know that we're in our 200th year, Liberia celebrating, and we are taking trips to Liberia. We've been taking a lot of people, African Americans, Caribbeans, everybody. We just did a major trip in June. It was wonderful. December the 15th through January the 4th, we'll be going back again. Beautiful places that you'll get to see when you visit. There's a QR code. If you scan it, takes you directly to the website, and you can see everything that you need to see about our trip to Liberia in December. I don't want us to go just to visit family like we normally do in December. I want us to go as tourists. We're trying to push tourism in Liberia. We can sell Liberia to the world. I remember when Jamaica first started doing their tours back in the 70s and 80s, and what they did. People came together. We have to come together. We have to tour the places. Many of us don't even know what Liberia has to offer. I went to the Blue Lake for the first time, and I'm an adult. Okay, and I saw beautiful things. I stepped in the Limba Mountains for the first time. It's gorgeous. We got to see 3 other countries while standing on top of the mountain. So I'm saying this to say, let's go back to Liberia. Let's be a blessing to our people. Let's boost the economy this December. So if you need some trips, we're going with Brussels Airlines. We've already arranged everything. We've got packages. If you stay in a hotel or you stay with family, you can still come and be a part of the tour. It's going to be very fun. Tickets are running over $3,000 right now. Our package starts at $2,100 for the ticket. You can't beat that for December because it's high season. All right, so our second group, as part of the sponsorship, is My Learning Pack. My Learning Pack is a group that was, a business that was started by me and my partner here, Formula Guy. So we were trying to prove that we, as Liberians, can work together. I have a curriculum that I write. It's an emerging literacy curriculum with music CDs that use Liberian music to teach children. We have flashcards. We have our own books that we've written. Formula Guide does these wonderful, wonderful activities for children. So we partnered together. Her company is Yasa Rose. My company is Emerging Literacy. We partnered and we did My Learning Pack. My Learning Pack, I'll let her talk to you about that and a little bit about Yasa Rose. Hold on.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. My Learning Pack, as Dr. Kula said, is a great partnership that is focused on making sure young children, kindergarten and pre-K, have the skills they need to learn to read and to do some math. So in the My Learning Pack, they have a workbook from Dr. Kula that has literacy skills practice, math practice, and those things include pictures that children in Liberia would be familiar with. Because if you are familiar with something, it's easier to grasp new information. And then they also have hands-on learning activities that I have in my company because children learn best through play. So I take things that they normally would play with, like Legos, and show them how to use them to spell so they can read specific words they need to learn. So that is the My Learning Pack and my company Yasa Rose Early Learning. Thank you very much.
Thank you to our sponsors. Sorry, I'm getting some information feedback about our vendors in Liberia. Let's have a quick introduction. We have with us today Ambassador George S.W. Patton Sr. Ambassador George S. Patton Sr. is a career diplomat with more than 2 decades of experience in the Liberian Foreign Service. He served in various capacities at the Liberian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and rose through the ranks of the Liberian Foreign Service. Prior to this, appointed as Ambassador Extraordinary and Philanthropy of Liberia to the United States of America. Ambassador Patton served as Charge d'Affaires at the Permanent Mission of Liberia to the United Nations in New York, and Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Liberia to the Ethiopia and Kenya. He has also served as Permanent Representative of Liberia to the African Union and the United Nations Economic Mission for Africa, UNDP. As the Ambassador of Liberia to the United States, Ambassador Patton is entirely committed to strengthening the deep and long-standing historical and cultural ties subsisting between Liberia and the United States. Everyone, I introduce W. Patton Sr.
Thank you. Mr. Central, Mrs. Central, Mr. Central. I It's a pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here. On Ranford, Jackson George. These are my two lieutenants who work in my office from Atlanta. Is it coming up? Who work with my office from Atlanta and from Minnesota. It's good to see them here. Specifically, I know Honorable Jackson George runs the Liberian. It's good to also see Honorable Nelson, one of our senior citizens who lives in this place. We're happy to see him participate in this business expo. All of us, we are in a celebratory mood this week because it was just a few days ago we celebrated our 175th independence anniversary. And this is in conjunction with the celebration of our bicentennial. But we're also celebrating a big milestone, and that is the Dual Citizenship Act that was passed into law by the legislature and signed by President Weah. You all recall that the Dual Citizenship debate has been around for, I believe, around 5 decades. And President Weah, upon assuming office 5 years ago, informed the Liberian people that he would take it seriously. And this is exactly what he's done. We believe the president deserves our commendation, deserves our appreciation. The diaspora now can become Liberian citizens again. It will now come to fruition what we always say was a Liberian, always a Liberian. I want to thank the president and thank the people in the Capitol building for this great achievement. Again, but it's good to be here to talk about Business Expo. Since I've been here, everywhere I've traveled, I have tried to speak to Liberians about investment in our country. Not only said that Liberians must invest in the country, we have an obligation to encourage investors. If we're not doing it ourselves, to encourage investors to invest in our country. There is a lot that can be done in Liberia in terms of business. There is a lot that can be done in Liberia in terms of social economic growth and development. So we are happy that this first Chamber of Commerce that has Liberia as its main focus will thrive, and that can establish, and we hope it will thrive. And we're pleased to see so many people in here, Mrs. Central. We're glad that you brought so many people here. We've seen people in education, in medicine. I had a class from people, I saw some cassava leaf out there. I saw the red oil and what's the other thing I think. But we're happy that you brought people here. But I want you to go beyond this. We're talking about the business thing. It's not just Liberia, as I just said. So I would have hoped that you would bring some of your friends who are non-Liberians. I am talking about the people who don't look like us. We know them. We bring them with us when we come into this because we're trying to woo them as well to bring them to Liberia. In terms of the 200 years we're celebrating the traditional friendship relationship we have, increasing the public sector investment from the United States to Liberia is one thing we've been looking forward to. We've been talking about, and we hope the Chamber of Commerce that established today will help push that message, will help promote it, and reach out to our friends, to the Chambers of Commerce. There's a Black Chamber of Commerce here. If you want the guy, his name, who runs it,
we're affiliated.
I can give it to you. Besides the Black Chamber of Commerce, there is another one, a bigger Chamber of Commerce. So you can reach out to them. There are lots of people in there who have money and who they want to look our way and invest in Liberia.
We have.
So you need my help from where I sit. I know some of them. I've been talking to them. Let me know, and we will help you share information with you. But I think this is good. We look forward to this. We hope we're in Atlanta. We hope we can crisscross the length and breadth of this country about investment opportunities in Liberia, about finding people to invest in our country, encouraging our citizens. I was in Columbus since Monday. I just left from there this week. The Liberians in that place are doing a tremendous piece of job. I sense the unity that they have, and one of the things we need to thrive, to succeed, to promote business in Liberia is to be united. So when we are united, we can achieve lots of goals. When we're divided, we fall very, very quickly. But when we are united, we support each other. We respect them. When somebody opens a restaurant, the Liberian people go and patronize it like other people do in this country, and keep them into business. So we encourage unity. We encourage people to remain law-abiding, to stay out of trouble, because trouble spares a lot for our young people in this country. You have your children, talk to them, to remain within the confines of the law. And we believe by doing so, you teach them a lesson. There was a group of students, young children, 15 of them, who carried the flags of the counties in Columbus. And I thought it was a good thing that those young people, boys and girls, have been taught Liberian history. Each of them had a flag for a particular county, and it was good. We hope that across the elected representatives of this country, we will try to copy what I saw in Columbus, Ohio. Last night they had a huge program trying to promote the construction of a community center. They did raise some money. I know that some cities here, some people who have bought land as well. I know in Minnesota, Oliver Jackson George and his group are making headways in terms of identifying buildings for the Liberian community, the Liberian Business Association to run. These are the things we're looking for. You see, the little things we do, we're talking about investment, and the little things we do, sometimes we don't have to wait until we have people who go in there with millions and billions of dollars. So we can target the middle class to little investment that brings $200,000, $500,000. Those little things will quickly help the economy instead of waiting for people who will come with the big bucks. And don't forget, for a long time, we have sold our resources. We have given them away. Right now, the focus is to add value, adding value to the things we have. If we want to go in there and exploit the wood, cut down the wood, we must produce something that we can export. We have the AGOA arrangement with the United States, which Liberia has qualified for. The problem we have, what do we bring from Liberia? I went to Philadelphia the other day, and a good friend of mine, the ambassador of Cote d'Ivoire, was with me. And there was this thing about Cote d'Ivoire exporting cocoa to Philadelphia. But the thing here is, some of the cocoa that's being exported from that place comes from Liberia. Because our own system there, the LPMC we had, it has collapsed. So the cocoa crosses the border, it goes into Africa. But when it leaves and comes here, it's produced in Africa. Liberia is not mentioned. There are a group of Liberians also in Philadelphia, maybe up to 20, 25 of them who are doing shipping. And I'm wondering, you ship cars to Liberia, what do you bring back? We have palm oil, we have cassava, we have many things you can bring. So why don't you organize yourself? So this chamber thing, Mr. Central, I'm saying this to let you know that people out there that you can reach, organize them and see when they ship vehicles and ship containers, those containers should not come back empty. They should bring something back. That's how we earn the foreign currency. That's how we will grow the economy. The more people we employ, the more people we can get to put food on the table, the better that country is going to be. So I think I've spoken too long. I will stop here and allow others to take the floor. But I'm pleased to be here, and I want to be thankful, Mrs. Central, and thank you to my friend Isaac, your husband. Isaac and I will come from Rikuta. We go way back. So I'm happy to see him here and to find his wife doing this thing for Liberia. But we're glad to be here. We encourage you buy something from somebody before you go.
Yes, yes, yes.
Buy something.
Support each other.
We honestly don't just sit down, do something. Buy something. If you have to buy some red oil to take to your house, or the ginger beer, somebody was selling ginger beer to me. So I will buy some of that ginger beer. Or buy something, let these people not come here and waste their time. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Oh, Honorable Kamara, the head of the head of Yula. I didn't look at that. Good to see you. It's good to see you. And Honorable Kamara, maybe we need to, because you see, we talked briefly about it. What's the issue? Many years ago, my understanding was the collaboration between Yula and the embassy. Now that we have and the embassy, now that we have what's the issue resolved, maybe we need to start talking about it. Let's go and celebrate that. Thank you very much. Let's talk about it. Thank you very much, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you. Dr. is coming to introduce our Consul General Cynthia Blanford. Thank you. How did I get Thank you. All right. So Cynthia Blanford is our honorary Consul General for the Republic of Liberia to the state of Georgia. She has served in this post since August 31st of 2009, when His Excellency M. Nathaniel Barnes, Liberia's ambassador to the United States of America, commissioned her at the behest of Her Excellency Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, President of the Republic of Liberia. Consul General Blanford is Liberia's first African-American female honorary consul. She replaces the renowned Atlanta dentist, Dr. Walter F. Young, brother of Andrew Young. Back in, he was there since 1985, sorry. She is an Atlanta businesswoman in her own right. Consul General Blanford is president and CEO of Global Strategies for Good, LLC, a resource development and relationship management firm specializing in international business to business matching. I know her personally as my friend, Miss Cynthia Blanford, who started her journey in Liberia back in the 70s when she went there for college. And she's been with us ever since. And I'm very honored to introduce to you today, Miss Cynthia Blanford.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kula. And good afternoon to all. And congratulations to both Stephanie Setro, and Stephanie Salamatu Duncan. And to His Excellency George S.W. Patton Sr., so happy to have you back in my town. You're always most welcome. And thank you for your kind remarks and your leadership today in the words that you have spoken here at this expo. To my colleague, Honorable Jackson George, you're always most welcome here back in Atlanta, the Honorary Consul for Liberia in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Thank you so much also. And my dear friend T. Nelson Williams, always so happy to welcome you back to your second home, maybe your first home, but now you're back in Liberia. Always happy to have you, and also sharing the Diaz today, Honorable Nelson Carpenter, so happy to see you as well. My friend is here from Houston, Texas, with International Focus Magazine, Mr. Val Thompson. Val, if you can just wave your hand, we're very happy to have you. He's also the president and CEO of International Focus Magazine out of Houston, Texas. I'm the new publisher and CFO here in Atlanta. It's online. We're very happy to cover Liberia and all things international on this magazine, and you're always most welcome to read about the stories on the international scale. To Madam Edwina, we're happy to see you from LTA. We're always happy to see you here in Atlanta, Georgia. Looking forward to working with you to help increase the technological bandwidth and other resources that are needed to make Liberia the center of excellence. The Silicon Valley of West Africa, Liberia could be a star, and we're very happy to work with you along with some of our partners. Dr. Kula, thank you again for the introduction. To the ULA President, Honorable Kamara, always happy to see you. And in Focus Liberia, thank you always as well. So as the Honorary Consul, as you've heard from my introduction, or the introduction that was made, I've been in post since 2009. I'm very honored to serve under His Excellency Lord Commander President of the Republic of Liberia, as the Honorary Consul here in Atlanta, Georgia. We are still honored and pleased to issue travel visas to Liberia on behalf of the government. And if you are needing a visa, please feel free to reach out to our office for assistance. You're always most welcome. We have been focused over the past few years on a number of very key sectors. Transportation, which means both sea transportation, which includes our relationship with the National Port Authority and APM Terminal, also LAA, the Liberian Airport Authority, and Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, and strengthening the educational system through the University Consortium for Liberia, where we have 19 institutional partners. So I'll just spend a few moments as we're celebrating the bicentennial and this expo here today to tell you a little bit about our work over the past couple of years. Well, we're very pleased to announce on a recent trade mission, a Houston, Atlanta trade mission to Liberia a few months ago, we signed a virtual sister port. This will be our fourth signatory on a sister port agreement between the National Port Authority and the Georgia Ports Authority. So to the ambassador's point, yes, we have great trade relationships, exports leaving Georgia, chicken, automobiles, timber, technology, equipment, and products and services. However, many of our containers, as you all know, are coming back empty, and that is unacceptable. So working with our commissioner in Chatham County, Aaron Whitney, who also just came back from Liberia, we're putting together a task force along with several others to look at the AGOA practices and principles to make sure that they are meeting the needs of the African nations, to make sure that those containers coming from the continent to reach the United States of America, and also too that we're able to enjoy those products, those wonderful African products, the honey, the oil, the spices, the teas, all of those things that we enjoy so much. We signed that agreement with NPA and the Georgia Port Authority, and we also now had a virtual job fair with APM Terminal. As you might recall, APM Terminal is one of the concessions that was outsourced to make sure that the container management was at the excellent level for the country. So we've done a job fair with over 400 Liberians throughout the world applied for 10 positions. And we're very much hoping that Liberians at all levels, management and otherwise, will be able to have those jobs and increase the quality of life for themselves and their children and their families. In addition to that, our Liberian Airport Authority and our sister airport agreement between Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, the best and most efficient airport in the world. We signed that agreement. It's up for reauthorization next month, so we'll be working with LAA and Hartsfield-Jackson to sign it. Why is that important? Well, all of us are going home at some point, right? And so right now we have challenges at the airport in Liberia, but we must find solutions. And with the leadership and the scope that Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport has under our sister airport agreement, they're willing to go in and provide technical assistance and support. And we're in conversations now to ensure that we can bring airlines back to this country. So we're not traveling, for 30 hours to get home. That is unacceptable. So we must find a better and more efficient way to get Liberians home. So let's pray together, let's work together that we find these solutions so that we can have a direct flight out of Atlanta, Georgia, once again, directly into Liberia. And lastly, what I'll say before I hand the mic over is that under the leadership of our consortium of universities, where I serve as president and board chair, we now have 19 educational institutions, Savannah State University, Clark Atlanta, Georgia Tech, Emory, Morehouse School of Medicine, Georgia State, and others. And the purpose of this particular nonprofit is to ensure that Liberians had an opportunity for scholarships to study here in the United States. The program is only available to Liberians or young people who are of Liberian descent. Because of COVID, we were not able to have our program over the past few years, but we're very hopeful that that program will come back online. We've been very successful most recently in applying for the USAID Center for, there's a grant that was made available by the Ambassador in Monrovia, and we applied for that small grant under human trafficking. We have a challenge under human trafficking all over the world. Even here in Atlanta, we have our challenges. But we've just gotten some good news with a small grant. It was focused on the travel, transportation, and tourism industry. And we've also worked with the market women. You see it talking. That is the theme that they've come up with. The market women have been just phenomenal in Liberia. And so Ambassador was a part of a panel discussion most recently, and we understand that Liberia now has come off of the tier 2 watch list for human trafficking. We're now on the tier 2. So the watch list, we're off the watch list, which is very good news. That means government and the community are paying attention to issues around human trafficking. So kudos to Liberia for the good news and better news to come. Finally and lastly, I'll mention that we're also in the process of applying for a grant, a $5 million grant in partnership with the University of Georgia. This particular grant includes the University of Liberia, Tuskegee, Wellesley Center for Women, Alabama A&M, and others to look at a center for forestry management and conservation and the green industry. We're very, very encouraged that once we submit our 20-page application due in the next 10 days, we will get this grant. It will provide job opportunities, training. It will provide opportunities for faculty and student exchange programs. And the whole idea about climate change, President Wee is very focused on climate. And the mere fact that Liberia has such a huge rainforest, one of the last rainforests in Africa, in the world, is in Liberia. So pray for us that that grant will come forward. If you're interested in working with us on that, we'll know in September. And we're very happy for Liberians to be a part of the conservation program that we're putting forward. So again, on behalf of the 25,000 Liberians in the state of Georgia, you're always most welcome. Congratulations to our Stephanies for this great work and to the committees for this impressive expo. And I'm so happy to announce that now that we have a Liberian chamber, we will no longer be left out of conversations at the mayor's office, at the governor's office, at the metro chamber. We will have a seat at the table. We will have a seat at the table. And I was very happy to be a part of that initial thinking a few years ago with Stephanie. So again, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
I know we have two more speakers, but I don't want to bombard you all with all this talking, plenty business. So we're going to take a brief break because I know we're getting lunch, so we can serve you guys lunch. Real quick, I have Sam Park in the house, and we're going to have him say a few words. We have Ms. Felicia. Sam Park is from Stacey Abrams' office, representing Stacey Abrams. She couldn't be here, so she's the central representative. And we have Alicia here from the Elected Jamaican Association, who has come to support us in our ventures today. So Sam Park, come and say a few quick words before we break for lunch. And then after lunch, we will have Mr. Nelson Carpe and Dr. T. Nelson Williams.
So good morning or good afternoon. It's an honor and pleasure to be here with y'all. My name is Sam Park. I'm a Georgia State Representative. I also serve as chair of the Gwinnett State House Delegation. So for any of y'all who call Gwinnett home, please feel free to reach out to me if I could be of any service to you. I also have the great honor and privilege to be on Stacey Abrams' campaign for governor. For all of y'all who live here, this is something that we can do together in moving Georgia forward and electing Stacey Abrams as the first Black woman. It's something that we have the power to do. If y'all are interested in getting involved in the campaign, please feel free to reach out to me or go to stacyabrams.com/Team Abrams. But more than happy to work with each and every one of y'all if I could be of any service. The last thing I'll say, Shagan and Gabe Okoye are great friends who are running for the Georgia House. Please support them as well. Not only would they be history makers in ensuring that your community has a seat at the table here in the Georgia State Capitol, they will help move our community and our state forward as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Stand proud, everyone. Alicia, come on up, say a few things for our Caribbean people. Alicia from Atlanta Jamaica Association.
Thank you. She called me Alicia.
Oh, sorry, Alicia.
My name is Yvette.
Oh, bad faux pas, sorry.
That's okay. To all the officials, good afternoon. And to all the visitors and people that are vendors, good afternoon. Thank you, Stephanie, for inviting the Atlanta Jamaican Association. As you know, we all came from Africa at some point in life. And as I listened to the gentleman speaking about the cassava, you know, that's a very familiar thing with us in Jamaica, to the point where they started to use cassava to make beer, Heineken, Red Stripe. So that's an opportunity for the cassava that comes from Liberia. We're all sisters coming from the motherland, and it is indeed a pleasure. My eyes were open as I saw the similarities, as well as I saw the different fashions and the food. So it is indeed my pleasure to be here and to support you. Just a little bit about the Atlanta Jamaican Association. We are a community organization where we promote the culture, business of Jamaica here in Atlanta. We have been here for 45 years, one of the oldest organizations in Atlanta. What do we do? So we provide scholarships for kids in Jamaica. We provide scholarships for kids here that are of Caribbean and Jamaican lineage. We also provide any form of help that the community may need. And it's not necessarily just Jamaican. So like when we have earthquakes in the Caribbean, the hurricanes passing through, we do fundraising and we send back to those countries. This year, Jamaica celebrates 60 years of independence from Great Britain. It's a big year, it's a Jubilee year. And on August 13th, we'll be having our Independence Ball. You're all invited to come. You can go to the Atlanta Jamaican Association.org and you will see information about the tickets, as well as if you want to come, which you will do, you can purchase your tickets there as well. So thank you so much for having us, and everyone enjoy all this wonderful display.
Thank you guys. I know we're running a little bit behind schedule, but let's just take a quick break so that we can find out where our lunch is, and then we'll be back so that we can have two dynamic speakers also speak with you. So mingle, enjoy, check out all the vendors, and buy something.
At Focus on Liberia, we discuss everything Liberia, from education to politics, arts and culture, entertainment, agriculture, history, religion, family, and technology. Focus on Liberia uncovers and showcases the best of Liberia and shows the world the truth about Liberia. We educate, elevate, and promote all things Liberia. We conduct interviews, panel discussions, debates, and more. Tune in to Focus on Liberia on Facebook and YouTube and be a part of the stories that make up the news.
This is Focus on Liberia, and I am Dennis Jar.
Cassandra Hayton, you can present.
Hi, everybody. We are grateful. We are excited to be on this platform. And we have been live streamed all the way from Liberia. This is Golden Touch Corporation, a one-stop shop for doing business in Liberia. So if you are in the diaspora or wherever you are and you're thinking about doing business in Liberia, or you're currently doing business in Liberia, we want you to reach out to Golden Touch. We are here, we exist because of you. Please contact us on our WhatsApp number, +231 777 272 677 +231 272 677. We appreciate if our number can be streamed as well, so that people can contact us via WhatsApp or email CassandraL2009@gmail.com. I would like to introduce my two colleagues here with me in the office, and then we proceed to making our presentation. So to my right, I have
Quena. I am marketing and communication strategist for Golden Touch Liberia.
And to my left.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rafa Odoge. I'm the manager of Golden Touch Corporation.
All right, so we'd like to share the screen for our presentation. Please feel free to reach out to us. We exist in Liberia because of you in the diaspora. We're a business facilitation and management services firm, a 100% Liberian-owned company, 61% owned female stakeholder participation here in Liberia. So please reach out to us whenever you're thinking about doing business in Liberia, or even if you have a business in Liberia and you're looking for that trusted management firm to supervise, to monitor, or give you that independent feedback for your company, please reach out to Golden Touch Corporation. So Golden Touch, again, is a business facilitation and management services firm that provides a range of services on the Liberian market.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
No battery.
Can I go ahead? Were you saying something?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Please share the screen. We would like to share our screen through Raphael's computer. If you can do that, we appreciate for our presentation. Make it bigger so I can see. Okay. So Golden Touch Corporation is a business facilitation and management services firm, a one-stop shop for doing business in Liberia. It is 100% owned Liberian company that serves as a conduit to the Liberian market. We provide targeted services for domestic and multinational companies wanting to trade in Liberia and needs help with their operational setup, corporate compliance and tax filing, etc., etc. We're a team of professionals with over 25 years of experience in various sectors and industries. We provide highly professional services, top-notch services for our clients. Our mission here in Liberia at GTC is to alleviate business challenges, enhance business growth, and ensure lasting and sustainable impact for your business in Liberia. And our vision is to build the most competitive business facilitation and management services firm in West Africa that is efficient, accessible, and trustworthy. Our values, our core values are teamwork, integrity, and efficiency. So if you're looking for a company to do business with or to partner with in Liberia, please reach out to Golden Touch Corporation. We're here to do business with you. We've established because we want to provide that assistance to you. We want to create strategic plans that align with your business needs. So let me just say a little bit more about what we do, our services that we provide on the market. So we provide investment facilitation, all right? We do meeting facilitation and follow-up. So if you're not based in Liberia and you want to establish meetings or you want to have meetings with various ministers or head of agencies and corporations, you can contact us. We can set up those meetings. And even after you've left the country, we can also provide you reports and do follow-up on all of your meeting engagements. We do market research for your business. We help you identify areas to invest. We provide you tangible data that you can use or one may use to inform their business decisions for investing in Liberia. Additionally, we provide business intelligence information. So it's for corporate businesses, for corporations who want to do business in Liberia and want to understand the competitive market. their competitors, what they're doing. We provide all of that detailed information that can help inform your decisions for investing in Liberia. We also provide corporate compliance and tax filing. So we do small tax filings, but we partner with Crow Liberia, who does the tax filing because they are the CPA, so they do all of the different tax filings for a company who wants to do business with us here at GTC. So we provide compliance with industry standards and practices, compliance with external client specifications, and compliance with licensing, permits, accreditations, birth certificates, land deed registration, and what have you. Even if you purchase a land and you need that independent body to give you all of the information, because we understand that while you're away in the diaspora and you want to get a land, sometimes you pass through a family member and you come to Liberia, there's no land, or you purchase the land and you want to construct on that land, you come back home and there's no place to lay your head, because the first and foremost step in investment is one will look forward to where they're going to stay, where they're going to lodge, how they're going to exist while they come to the country. So if you're a Liberian or you're partnering with other Liberians who want to come back home to do something, to invest or to live here, we're saying that if you purchase a land and you need an independent body to ensure that the process has been transparent, or if you want to construct and you need the independent body to hire trusted contractors for your services, you can contact us. We can supervise, we monitor, we even hire those contractors to ensure that your project meets timelines and also you receive what you've paid for. So please contact us at Golden Touch because we're here for you in the diaspora. You need our services. Don't go to family members that you get disappointed. We want you coming back home, reinvesting in Liberia, and to the Liberians, it's only Liberians that can develop Liberia. So please reach out to us so that we can assist you and align all of your business needs. We also provide operational setup. We ensure that when you come to Liberia, if you're looking for an office space or you want to purchase equipment or you want to hire a staff, we can do all of those for you. We do your operational setup. We ensure that your business is profitable. Furthermore, we provide capacity enhancement for businesses on the Liberian market. So we do marketing, we provide marketing, branding, and promotion services for your business. And most often, we realize that the staff will need capacity development. So we enhance the capacity, and it is a tailored or responsive training that we provide to your staffer or one staffer to ensure that all of those issues have been addressed adequately through proper customer service or through engagements with your clients and what have you. So based on your need, your training needs, we do our assessment and then we provide tailored training services for you. So we also provide government relations. You come to the country, we understand the bureaucracies that entail you investing in Liberia because we understand the market. We have high-level connections in government, and you can list with us on whatever project that you intend to implement in Liberia and get it done. Many times we see that people or investors come to the country and they do not finalize their deals or finalize their investment negotiations because they don't have the right for the trusted company or firm to do business with in Liberia. So when they go through the direct engagement, at some point in time, they get fatigued and they leave. So we're saying, no need to get fatigued and leave. We are here. We will take the hassle. We will go through the process and ensure that your needs are met. Lastly, we also provide debt recovery services. So we know that most times you do business on the market, you have customers, you have clients who you give credit facilities to. And at some point in time, you need to collect it. But you need to collect it without any form of interest. So you need that independent body or that independent firm to do that collections. So we do not purchase debt for now. However, we collect debt at a minimum collection rate. So if you have debt to be recovered, be it with government or with other businesses or business to business debt collection or individual to another individual debt to be collected, please feel free, reach out to us. We know how to work the magic. All right, we have procedures in place, we have strategies in place for the collections. Our procedure or what we look at is mitigation rather litigation because Liberia is a small community. We rather want to discuss the issue and ensure one repay your debt than dragging them to court initially. So if all efforts fail, then we engage into litigation. Then we have our lawyers here, we have a counselor here who also provide all of our litigations, all of our litigation cases. So please feel free. This is a one-stop shop for doing business in Liberia. And I tell you, it is not just one-stop shop by word of mouth. We actually implement what we say we can do. We give you that desired results as per everything that we documented on paper. We have several testimonials for people in the diaspora, and I'll just name one. Perhaps maybe some of you may be aware of that company or that business or that individual, and you can reach out to them and ask them about Golden Touch Corporation. So I will name the LIG Investment Group or the LIP Investment Group is in the Maryland DMV community and is headed by Dr. Stella Jeffries. Initially, Dr. Jeffries invested over 200,000 United States dollars in Liberia. And I'll tell you, unfortunately, she lost all of that amount simply because she trusted family members to manage her business to ensure it is fully functional. When Dr. Jeffries got in touch with us through Madam Salamati Duncan from the Chamber of Commerce, we appreciate that connection. When she got in touch with us, all of her businesses emerged. Today, Dr. Jeffries is in Liberia with her family, visiting all of her investments along with her partners. All right. So you can reach out to her and find out. This is what I heard on the live stream. Is it true? Can I do business with them? Are they trustworthy? Go and do your due diligence, and you'll find out that everything that we've lined up, everything that I speak of, is nothing but the truth. And we're here because we care. We're here because we want to ensure that Liberia grows. When we invest into our economy can become second to none. So, ladies and gentlemen, why work with us? I'll tell you again, because we are a one-stop shop. You don't want to deal with multiple bodies. You don't want to deal with multiple individuals or people to take care of your business. Come to Golden Touch. As you can see, we have qualified staff. This is just two of the staff that I brought to the table for this presentation today. We have a couple more of them handling different aspects of the business. We are situated in Monrovia on Kerry Street in the Mohammed Soul building, second apartment, first floor. Reach out to us. You can even Google it. Our website is available. Go on the website and you'll see everything that I've spoken about. So it is www.goldentouchcorporation.com. You can go to our website and even see our legitimacy. We exist. We're not a fraud company. Of course, we wouldn't be on the stream if we were in that category. But we want you to trust us and work with us because we understand your needs and we can assist in developing strategic plans to align with those needs. So what I will do, I will also give them the opportunity to say one or two words to you, and then we can turn over to our hosts. So thank you so much. Let me turn over to Mr. Afama Kwena. Please come in a little bit.
Thank you, CEO. We are glad that the Expo 2022 is including local companies in Liberia who are involved with doing business and trying to develop the local economy. The Liberian economy have been shrinking for the last 6-7 years, and then with all of the adverse effect of COVID and previously Ebola. But one of the things we are proud of is that the diaspora Liberians are making strong efforts through remittances, and they are also making sure that they are not forgetting about home. And so we want to take this another step further. Remittances are helping Liberia, but we prefer investment more than remittances, because when you send the money back to your family and relatives, this is going to work in the economy, but it's not going to work at a rate of return or at an investment rate of return. We are interested in creating a situation where you are free, you are very much convinced, you are encouraged to invest, because investment in our local economy is the way to develop an economy in a way that our economy can grow and Liberians can create wealth. Wealth creation is what is going to change this country, and we are very much convinced that the diaspora Liberians play a significant role in creating wealth through investment in Liberia. It may surprise you that a lot of your colleagues in the United States are now investing in Liberia into housing, into different aspects of business, and into exporting raw materials and other semi-finished products back to the US. So you can do the same. And now our own role here is to facilitate that decision so that you don't struggle in the process. We understand the environment and be a little bit different from what we experience in the US. But right now, Liberia is taking a lot of strong steps in making sure that our economy is friendly enough to attract our own citizens and even foreigners out there. And for you in the diaspora, this is your country, and you can make it a better place based upon business that you will introduce. And we are here to help. We promote your business, we make sure that we give you the right platforms, we introduce you to the right people, we have good connections with the government and with other stakeholders in the economy, and we are able to give you the proper guidance that you need. So you can rely on us. We are a company, we are a group of young people. Our CEO is a very young person. I myself and the rest of the team, we are all very young and enthusiastic Liberians, well educated with sufficient background in business and development. We understand the 21st century requirement for doing business is a key to sustaining the Millennium Development Goals. So with all these different development aspects that Liberia needs, we are very much aware that you will also require these services in Liberia. So you can depend on us, you can trust us. We are here to help. It is our desire that when Liberia grows, it grows for all of us. And we all can go to the diaspora, but we can also be here and facilitate business that can make the diaspora just like Liberia. So thank you very much for the opportunity for us being on this platform. We appreciate organizers, all what they've done to bring us to this level. And we say our communication should not end right here. Reach out to us on all of our platforms and see for yourself what we can give you in return. Thank you very much, and it's a pleasure to be here today.
Now we'll turn over to Mr. Raphael Odobi, please.
Hello everybody. I want to believe that we're enjoying ourselves while we're going through this expo. Okay, as my boss has earlier said, my name is Raphael and I'm the manager of this company. We want to encourage you to come back to Liberia to invest. Liberia, as it is right now, though we have so many things that are so many challenging situations, but we want to assure you that at Golden Touch Corporation, we have everything handled. We are able to help you promote all of your businesses. We're able to help you establish yourself while you're here in Liberia. We've had cases of foreigners or aliens, as the case may be, wanting to come to Liberia to invest, and most of them are always scared of bringing their money down here because they don't know the situation of things. I want to assure you that at Golden Touch Corporation, we have all things handled. We're able to link you up with whoever you need to establish yourself here in Liberia. Also, your businesses, we want to assure you that your businesses are so secured. We are able to monitor, we are able to evaluate, we are able to supervise your projects while you're away or you're here. And trust me, we have this
procedure of always giving you your report on a daily basis so you see how your project is going on. Secondly, I also want to assure you that for everything you might require right here in Liberia, we are able to help you, we're able to link you up, we're able to connect you to well-meaning Liberians, people that matter most in the country. So I want to just encourage you to contact us for everything. We're a one-stop shop business, as our boss has rightly said. For everything you need, you don't have to go to multiple places. You don't have to meet multiple people to get your project or your what you're looking for. We're able to bring everything to your table. So contact us. Our phone numbers and our email addresses are showing on the screen right now. Please endeavor to contact us. Thank you, and thank you once again.
All right, thank you so much. We highly appreciate the opportunity on this platform. We highly appreciate being selected as one of the 2 companies to make a presentation or to participate virtually in this Liberia Business Expo 2022. And for a matter of fact, the next company that is participating with us, GTC was the one who registered Dr. Liberian Buckeye's companies in Liberia. So we're excited that we can even share a platform with his company, all right? And he can also attest to the fact that GTC is also legitimate. While he was in the diaspora, he also was able to register his business. So we'll pause here, and if there's any question that anyone may have, please, we are ready to entertain those questions and respond to them. So thank you again.
Thank you for your presentation. No questions at this time. Thank you. We will now invite Mr. Leroy for his presentation. Mr. Leroy, please turn on your camera and make your presentation. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
At Focus on Liberia, we discuss everything Liberia, from education to politics, arts and culture, entertainment, agriculture, history, religion, family, and technology. Focus on Liberia uncovers and showcases the best of Liberia and shows the world the truth about Liberia. We educate, elevate, and promote all things Liberia. We conduct interviews, panel discussions, debates, and more. Tune in to Focus on Liberia on Facebook and YouTube and be a part of the stories that make up the news.
This is Focus on Liberia, and I am Dennis Jar.
At
Okay, I'm on. Sorry, we had some difficulty. I don't know if you can hear me now. Can you hear me?
Yes, you are clear. Can you rotate your phone so that you can start your presentation?
Okay.
Excellent.
All right.
You keep it that way. Be still, and we are starting your presentation immediately after this. All right, we have Mr. Leroy Boycott, a businessman in Liberia, who will now present by showcasing his business, his product. It's over to you, Mr. Boycott. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you. Later on, I would transfer my camera to the back screen, but for now, I just want to present who I am.
I want to thank you very much for the opportunity to participate in this Liberian Business Expo. I am Dr. Leroy Boykai. I recently returned home with the goal of establishing a renewable energy clean cooking stove business so that we can help Liberia and Liberians to be able to utilize safer and cleaner methods of cooking. Our mission is to provide the cleanest, fastest, and the most efficient biomass cook stoves in Liberia. These are stainless steel. They cook really fast and use very low quantity or small quantities of biomass, including charcoal and firewood to cook. The goal is to help reduce the deforestation in Liberia, as well as to provide cleaner and safer means of cooking, especially for cooks, to reduce the inhalation of smoke and heat from their cooking environment. And the fast and efficient cooking will allow that, and it will also save money for people cooking, because the utilization of very small quantities of charcoal will help reduce people's cost for fuel. As we all know, in Africa, charcoal is the predominant form of fuel for cooking, because gas and electricity are exorbitant or very expensive. And so most people rely on charcoal or firewood to cook. Now, what our technology allows is for people to be able to use the most common fuel more efficiently, and to be able to cook much faster using small quantities of either firewood or charcoal to cook. At this time, I would like to see if I can change my camera view so that, oh boy, what's happening? Oh, something is happening with this. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got it. Okay, I'm going to now transfer my camera to the back view so that I can show you the technology that we are using, or the cook stoves that we are selling in Liberia. And we want to encourage Liberians in the diaspora to purchase these.
Mr. Leroy, you mistakenly muted yourself. Please unmute yourself. Look at the speaker icon and unmute yourself, sir. Mr. Leroy, you mistakenly muted yourself. Please unmute yourself at your end, then we will yell you. There is a speaker. Okay, excellent.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Something happened to my microphone.
Yeah, so we can hear you. I see here. So what are the items that we see here? Start from the one to your right and go all the way to your left.
Right.
Name, then describe them and what they do.
Okay.
What they are used for. Yeah.
Right. The one on my immediate right is for people living primarily in rural areas that can afford to gather wood, very basic wood, so that they can cook with more modern cook stove. As people perhaps can see, that small quantity of wood will be able to cook a pot of rice. So that is a huge reduction in people having to gather wood, large quantities of wood. And that's primarily for people in the rural areas. This stove is obviously a household cook stove, and this one will go for like $40. $35 to $40, depending on the customers. The larger one.
Before you go further, Mr. Red,
Yes.
tell me the materials used
Thank
to
you.
build this
Yes.
particular cooking.
Right. Thanks for that question. All of the stoves you will see are made of stainless steel products. They are stainless steel, and the top is made of the word just gone off. Anyway, the stoves themselves.
And where do you get this particular material from to build this cooking pot?
The materials are imported and they are brought, and as you can see from the large cook stove, I have a factory where I assemble these. I have a team that I have with all of the right tools, and we assemble the stoves and we sell them on the market. But the materials are imported because they are all stainless steel. They will not rust. So these are long-lasting, minimum of 5 years of lifespan, as opposed to the charcoal stove or the coal pots that people use here that will be less than a year, and they have to keep buying the stove or new stoves all the time.
What is the price of that small one? That small one. Let's complete that first one. What is the price of that one?
This one, the wood one, is $35. $35.
Liberian dollars?
No, US.
US dollars.
These are stainless steel products. Very yes, these are US dollars. I'm speaking about.
All right, thank you. And
yes.
Talk to me. What is the name of this one? Do you have specific name for each of these or stoves you build? Okay, what is the name of that one?
This one is household wood. This is the wood stove.
Okay.
And before I talk about the large one, let me just go to the other ones.
Yes,
the other two. Yeah, the other two here are charcoal stoves.
Okay.
The larger version and the medium size version, charcoal stoves. The larger version is 65 and the medium is 55 US dollars.
Okay.
And these will cook much faster. Right now, I'm using this at my home to replace the use of my gas stove, and I cook in about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm able to cook at most 30 minutes. But most of the times it's between 20 to 25 minutes. I'm able to complete cooking my rice.
Okay.
And this is what I'm using now. So 65, 55 for this.
Okay.
The other one, I want to encourage people in the diaspora to help school systems that are feeding. Many of the schools in Liberia are providing meals for their students. And the cooks are suffering. I have taught the setting and the environment in which they are cooking is extremely hot and full of a lot of smoke. The schools now that are using this stove, the cooks, one of them has testified that just the month in which they started using this cook stove, she's no longer taking drips and is no longer on medication because she's no longer encountering heat or smoke. If you can see, in this compartment is where the wood goes. About 4 pieces of wood this size can cook a meal in this large stainless steel pot for up to 400 to 500 students one time. And the testimony we are getting is that cooks are now able to cook much faster, sooner, no heat, no smoke for their students. And in fact, they have to wait nowadays for the students to come for meal, as opposed to in the past when they had to take a longer time to cook. With this, I want to encourage diaspora organizations, alumni associations, county associations, and church groups, what have you, to consider purchasing a minimum of 2 per school to make a donation to these schools, because these elementary and high schools are public schools with very limited funding. So it is difficult for them to find the funding to actually move to this better skill.
Mr. Leroy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, so because of time, we have to leave it there. You can switch your camera around if you can quickly, so that those watching can see you. And then I want you to tell us how people can contact you quickly. We have to go here.
Okay.
So how can you be reached? Where are you located?
I'm located in the Lawrenceville area, and I can be reached on Facebook, WhatsApp, and LinkedIn. Okay. I have my website, Liberia Eco Supply Ventures, and you can find me on Facebook as well as LinkedIn on those pages, and you will see a lot of pictures and videos of these stores in action.
Thank you, Mr. Leroy. Management is calling me. Yeah, we have to leave it there. You can contact me later today, and we can see how we can help to promote your business. Thank you for watching, folks, and bye-bye for now.
Bye.
At Focus on Liberia, we discuss everything Liberia, from education